Representing some of the finest craftsmanship out there, Italian born and bred ski touring binding manufacturer ATK have long been in the game, inventing, developing and creating some of the most well-considered tech bindings on the market. Now these, the all-new ATK Raider 12s, perfectly illustrate this pedigree. Now when you try to mix low weight with high performance on a ski touring binding, you're usually left with a compromise of either performance or weight, or both in some cases. This, however, isn't the case with the Raider 12. It's a touring binding that upholds a shockingly good level of downhill performance and comes in at a featherweight 330 grams per binding. It features a release value of 5 to 12 and 12 millimeters of heel elasticity. The ATK Raider 12 is more than capable of driving fat freeride planks at speed. On first impressions, this binding might just look like your regular run-of-the-mill tech binding, but once you begin to peel back the aluminium and steel construction, you'll start to see that the Raider 12 is packing a handful of features that give this binding the edge over the competition. First of these features is the elastic response system, which brings a total of 12 millimeters of elasticity in the heel. This will work wonders in preventing any unwanted pre-releases when you're bending the skis around a high-speed carve or hitting drops. Not only does a higher heel elasticity keep your boot in the binding when required, but also just smooths out any unwanted chatter that's typically felt when skiing tech bindings that are lacking any heel travel. This heel elasticity is then combined with ATK's all-new cam release system in an effort to provide a smoother ride. The cam release system creates a reliable release in the heel. Now this is thanks to the teardrop shape that the heel pins sit in. They're able to move horizontally and downwards when released. This movement provides a precise resistance to the spring in the heel, meaning you're able to tune the bindings exactly to your desired release value. Steep skiers will also come to love the lower force it takes to step down into these bindings thanks to that cam release system. Now, over on the front end of the binding, the toe unit features a bumper that's built into the toe lever. It will help guide your toe into the pins as you step down. And once you're stepped down into the binding, you've got 3 different lock-off levels to cater for a wide range of pin boot inserts. And looking at the underside of this toe unit, it's also seen a little redesign in an effort to keep out any unwanted snow from building up, even after stepping in and out of the binding multiple times. One final note is ATK's Freeride spacer. This spacer that you can purchase separately eliminates the usual gap between your boot and the ski, giving you direct energy transfer to the ski rather than your boot kind of floating in midair the way it usually does with typical tech bindings. This will go miles in improving the downhill performance of this binding. All of this results in a binding that barely tips the scales at 330 grams and packs a release value from 5 to 12. Yes, there are heavier weight bindings that offer supreme downhill performance and lighter weight tech bindings that are a rocket on the skin track. But the ATK Raider 12 manages to uphold exceptional downhill performance at a minimal weight penalty. And that to us makes for an impressive touring binding. We found the Raider 12 to be an extremely solid binding for big days in the backcountry and even some resort bashing. This system is extremely intuitive and incredibly lightweight. If you're after a binding that can do it all with little compromise, the Raider 12 is a really hard one to beat. Thanks so much for taking your time out to check our ATK Raider 12 review. If you've got any questions regarding the binding, then be sure to drop a comment below and I'll try to answer it as soon as possible for you. And like always, if you're new here, then be sure to click that subscribe button below. Otherwise, have a rad winter. Peace out.